Have you ever felt like you're standing at the edge of something great, but you can't take that first step? You've got big dreams, but the road to those dreams seems unclear. Maybe you're stuck in a cycle of self-doubt or fear, unsure of how to move forward. What if I told you that everything you need to create the life you want is already within your reach? The only thing standing between you and that success is the way you think. Today, we're going to dive into the power of your mindset and how making one simple shift can unlock opportunities you never thought possible. No more waiting for the right moment, because that moment is now. What you're about to hear is not just motivation, it's a strategy for change. And it starts with understanding that the greatest obstacle to your success is not the world outside of you, but the thoughts inside of you. Let me ask you this. What's the invisible barrier between you and your goals? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's your mindset. The way you think directly influences the decisions you make and the actions you take every single day. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world. If you see obstacles, you'll find obstacles. If you see opportunities, you'll find opportunities. Your mindset controls your potential and your limitations. If you believe that success is out of reach or that you're not good enough, you'll only move as far as those beliefs will allow. Your beliefs shape your reality, and if your beliefs are limited, so will your results. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, I can't do this, or I'm not capable? Those beliefs are self-imposed barriers that hold you back. But here's the truth. These limiting beliefs are nothing more than false stories you've been telling yourself. You have the power to rewrite them. The moment you change your thoughts, you change your world. It starts with reframing your thinking. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, try saying, I am capable of learning and growing. Instead of thinking, I don't have the right background, think, I have the power to create my own path. Every successful person you admire has faced moments of doubt and fear. What sets them apart is how they chose to reframe those thoughts and use them as fuel to move forward. Your thoughts have power. You can change your mindset and transform your reality, but only if you're willing to confront those limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. Now let's talk about the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset tells you that your abilities are set in stone, that you either have the talent or you don't. It's the belief that failure is permanent, that your circumstances define your future. But a growth mindset tells you that you can always improve, always evolve. Failure isn't the end. It's part of the process. If you have a growth mindset, you see setbacks as lessons, not failures. You understand that the road to success is not linear. There will be challenges, but they are not obstacles. They are opportunities for growth. When you're stuck in a fixed mindset, fear of failure can paralyze you. How many opportunities have you missed because you were afraid to fail? How many times have you held yourself back because you didn't believe you could succeed? Fear is a powerful thing. It can stop you in your tracks, but it can also drive you to grow if you use it the right way. Fear isn't the enemy. In fact, fear often points you in the direction of what you need to do to succeed. If you're afraid to fail, it's because you care. But let me tell you something, success is on the other side of fear. Don't let fear keep you from stepping into your potential. Now let's dig deeper into how your beliefs about money are holding you back. Do you ever catch yourself thinking, wealth is for other people, not me? This belief is one of the biggest barriers to financial success. People who are wealthy don't believe that wealth is reserved for a special group. They believe that wealth is available to anyone who is willing to take the necessary steps to create it. You have the same opportunity to build wealth as anyone else. It starts with the belief that it's possible for you, that you are capable of achieving financial freedom. If you can shift that belief, you can shift your financial future. To make this shift, the first thing you need to do is believe it's possible for you. No matter where you come from, no matter what your circumstances are, your ability to create wealth starts with your belief that it's possible. The wealthiest people in the world didn't start with more resources. They started with more belief. They believed that they could create their own path. If you want to build wealth, you have to start by believing that you are capable of it. You are capable of more than you realize. But believing isn't enough. You need a vision. Visualize the life you want to create. See yourself living it. Feel it. If you can see it in your mind, you can create it in your life. Wealth isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's about the freedom to live life on your terms. When you have a clear, compelling vision of what you want, it becomes easier to take action. Visualization isn't just daydreaming, it's a tool to help you mentally prepare for success. So right now, close your eyes and imagine your ideal life. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Get clear on your vision and start living it in your mind. Gratitude plays a huge role in this process. When you're grateful for what you have, you unlock the door to abundance. Gratitude shifts your energy and opens you up to receiving more. It's a mindset shift from scarcity to abundance. So every day, take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for. The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll see abundance in your life. But building wealth doesn't just happen overnight. It starts with your daily habits. The morning routine of a billionaire is not just about waking waking up at 5 a.m. It's about creating habits that set you up for success. What are you doing in the first hour of your day? Is it setting you up for success, or is it setting you up for failure? Start your day with purpose, whether it's exercise, planning, or reading something that inspires you. These habits compound over time, leading to long-term success. Time management is also key. You can't manage wealth without managing your time. The 80-20 rule tells us that 20% of our actions produce 80% of our results. Focus on what truly matters. Eliminate distractions. Prioritize your time, and put your energy into what will move you forward. Don't waste your time on things that won't contribute to your goals. Success isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter and staying consistent. Small steps taken every day lead to big results over time. Think of it like planting a seed. You water it every day, and eventually it grows into something powerful. Keep showing up, keep taking action. The more consistent you are, the more momentum you'll build. If you're serious about wealth, you need to reprogram your relationship with money. Stop thinking of money as scarce and start thinking of it as a tool for growth. When you see money as a tool, you begin to think about how to invest it, how to make it work for you. Successful people don't just save money, they invest it, they create assets, and they build passive income streams. Your goal should be to turn your income into wealth. Wealth is not about working for money, it's about having your money work for you. Start by learning about investments, no matter how small. Begin to think about your finances as a way to create long-term wealth, not just a paycheck-to-paycheck existence. Failure is part of the journey. Every successful person has faced setbacks, rejection, and failure. The key is how you respond to it. When you fail, don't quit. Use it as fuel. Failure doesn't define you unless you let it. If you stay the course, if you keep pushing forward, you will eventually succeed. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow, and every failure is a lesson that will bring you closer to your goal. Perseverance is the key to long-term success. To reach the $1 million mindset, you need a plan. A clear, actionable plan that outlines exactly what you need to do to build wealth. What would happen if you started planning today for the success you want tomorrow? The best way to predict your future is to create it. Set clear, measurable goals. Break them down into actionable steps and take immediate action. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The time to act is now. Your wealth isn't just about money, it's about making a lasting impact. Think about the legacy you want to leave. How do you want to be remembered? Wealth gives you the ability to solve problems, create opportunities, and give back to others. Use your wealth to make the world a better place. The more you build, the further your legacy will reach. The time to act is now. Take that first step. Will you rise to the challenge? Will you make today the day that you start building your future? Because success isn't just a dream, it's a choice. And that choice starts with your mindset. Will you choose to believe in yourself? Will you choose to take the first step toward your $1 million future? Are you ready to change the way you think about money, success, and your future? Do you feel like you're working hard but still not seeing the results you deserve? What if I told you that the biggest barrier between you and the wealth you want isn't your job, your background, or even your circumstances, it's your mindset? This isn't just another think positive speech. Today I'm going to show you the exact mental shift that separates those who struggle from those who thrive. I'm talking about the mindset shift that billionaires use to turn their vision into reality. No matter how big the obstacles, the time to act is now. This is your wake-up call. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could be the game changer that gets you on the fast track to wealth and success. No more excuses, no more delays. Today is the day you start shifting your mindset and taking control of your destiny. Before you can change anything, you need to understand where you stand. What beliefs are holding you back? Are you operating with a mindset of scarcity, or do you believe that abundance is possible for you? Most people don't even realize how their current beliefs are limiting their success. But here's the truth. The limitations you face are not based on what you can't do, but on what you believe you can't do. Your mindset shapes everything. It's the filter through which you see the world, and it's affecting the decisions you make every single day. If you believe money is scarce, you'll always find yourself struggling to get ahead. If you believe you're not worthy of success, you'll keep sabotaging your efforts. It's time to break free from these limiting beliefs. Look at the successful people you admire, like Steve Jobs or Oprah Winfrey. Both of them faced incredible obstacles, yet their mindset helped them push through, reach their goals, and build empires. If they can do it, so can you. The wealthiest people in the world think differently. They have an abundance mindset, one that says there's more than enough for everyone. They don't see resources as limited. They see opportunities everywhere. And here's the key. They don't just wait for opportunities to come to them. They actively seek them out. They don't fear competition. They embrace it as a chance to grow. That's how billionaires think. Scarcity thinking, on the other hand, keeps you trapped. It keeps you in fear. It tells you that there's only so much to go around, and if someone else succeeds, there's less for you. But abundance thinking changes the game. It allows you to see new paths, new ways to succeed, and new ways to collaborate. This shift in thinking is exactly what you need if you want to break free from where you are and get to where you want to be. But mindset alone isn't enough. You need to take action. The power of self-talk is where this action begins. The way you speak to yourself shapes your confidence, your attitude, and your ability to succeed. If your inner dialogue is filled with doubt, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I don't deserve success, you're already defeating yourself. These negative thoughts hold you back, creating a cycle of self-doubt and inaction. But you can change that. Successful people speak to themselves differently. They encourage themselves, they affirm their worth, and they trust in their ability to overcome any challenge. One simple way to change your mindset is through affirmations. Every morning tell yourself, I am capable of achieving my goals, and I am worthy of success. The more you say it, the more you'll believe it, and the more you'll act on it. It's time to start shifting your self-talk to match the success you want to achieve. We all have limiting beliefs. Those thoughts that tell us we can't do something because of who we are, where we come from, or what we've been through. Money is hard to earn. Only lucky people become wealthy, or that's just for rich people, are common limiting beliefs that can trap you in a cycle of mediocrity. But here's the thing, these beliefs are not facts. They're simply thoughts that can be changed. The first step is to identify them. Pay attention to your thoughts when you think about money or success. Do they sound like I can't afford that, or that's just too much for me? These are your limiting beliefs, and they're holding you back. It's time to reframe them. Instead of I can't afford that, ask yourself, how can I afford that? Instead of I'm not smart enough, tell yourself, I can learn what I need to succeed. By challenging and replacing these beliefs, you'll open the door to new possibilities. Look at someone like Elon Musk. He started with very little, but his mindset shifted everything. He didn't let his past or his circumstances define him. Instead, he believed in his ability to learn, adapt, and succeed. And he did just that. You can too. Now let's talk about the abundance mentality. This is the key to unlocking the opportunities all around you. An abundance mentality isn't just about money. It's about believing that there's enough success, wealth, and opportunity for everyone. When you adopt this mindset, you stop fearing competition and start collaborating. You stop thinking of others as obstacles and start seeing them as potential partners. This shift in thinking will help you spot opportunities that others miss. Whether it's new investments, new connections, or new ways to grow your wealth, with an abundance mentality, you'll begin to see them everywhere. One simple way to begin developing an abundance mentality is through gratitude. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. As you focus on abundance, you'll start to notice more of it in your life. Mindset is just the beginning. The real transformation comes when you take action. The best mindset in the world won't do anything for you if you don't act on it. The key to turning your dreams into reality is by setting clear, achievable goals and taking consistent action. Don't just think about success, start planning for it. Break down your goals into manageable steps and take action every single day. Even if it feels like you're not making progress, keep moving forward. Wealth isn't built overnight, it's a process. And the key is to stay consistent. The more you do, the more you'll learn, and the closer you'll get to your goal. I challenge you to create a 30-day wealth plan. For the next 30 days, commit to taking one action every day that moves you closer to your financial goals. It could be reading a book, reaching out to a new contact, or investing in yourself. Consistency will pay off. Building a billionaire mindset requires mental toughness. There will be setbacks, failures, and challenges along the way. But the key to success isn't avoiding obstacles, it's learning how to overcome them. Resilience is everything. When times get tough, your mindset will be your greatest asset. Successful people don't quit when things get hard. They find a way to keep going. And surrounding yourself with the right people will help you stay on track. The people you spend time with either lift you up or drag you down. Build a network of people who inspire you, challenge you, and push you to think bigger. The right people will help you stay consistent, even when things get tough. Now that you understand the power of mindset, it's time to take action. Commit to shifting your mindset today and watch how it transforms your financial future. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. The world is full of opportunities, but it's up to you to seize them. Ask yourself, what's the first step you can take right now toward the wealth you deserve? No more delays, no more excuses. The time is now. Are you ready to transform your life? Do you ever feel like you're constantly hustling, but your efforts don't seem to yield the results you deserve? What if I told you the only thing standing between you and wealth isn't your job or your current circumstances? It's the way you think. This isn't just another motivational speech. Today we're diving into the mindset that separates the successful from the struggling. The mindset that billionaires use to break through barriers and turn dreams into reality. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could be the key to unlocking your own financial success. This isn't a pipe dream, it's a shift that, if you embrace it, will set you on the path to achieving the wealth you deserve. Now let's talk about where many of us get stuck. Have you ever felt trapped in your current situation? Believing that no matter what you do, it's just not going to get any better? That's the fixed mindset at work. It's the belief that our abilities, our intelligence, and our potential are set in stone. The unfortunate part is that this belief keeps us from growing. People with a fixed mindset avoid challenges, fear failure, and believe their mistakes define them. If you've ever felt like you weren't good enough, like you didn't have what it takes, it's likely because you were operating with this mindset. The real cost here isn't just the lack of success, it's the emotional toll, the self-doubt, and the opportunities you miss. You settle for comfort, but comfort leads to stagnation, and stagnation leads nowhere. You get stuck because you believe there's no way out. But what if I told you there is? What if you could break free from this? Recognizing when you're stuck in a fixed mindset is the first step toward breaking free. Ask yourself, are you avoiding challenges? Are you quick to give up when things get tough? These are clear signs of a fixed mindset in action. You stay in your comfort zone, avoiding anything that might expose your weaknesses or show you where you still have room to grow. But here's the truth. Staying comfortable is actually the biggest danger. It's not laziness that holds you back, it's the belief that you can't change. The key is to identify this mindset before it traps you. Once you see it, you can choose to shift your thinking, and that's where the power lies. Imagine your mind as a muscle. Just like lifting weights makes your body stronger, challenging your mind makes it more resilient and adaptable. Every time you face a challenge, you're pushing your mental muscles to grow. It's uncomfortable at first, yes, but it's through that discomfort that you'll see the greatest growth. Think of failure as the resistance your mind needs to build strength. The more you embrace it, the more your mental toughness develops. Success isn't about avoiding failure, it's about using failure as a stepping stone to greater things. Just like an athlete who trains by lifting heavier weights, you too must challenge your mind to get stronger. Every challenge, every setback, and every mistake is an opportunity to stretch your mind, and that's where true power lies. Shifting to a growth mindset doesn't happen overnight, it's a process, but it's one that anyone can commit to. Start by challenging the beliefs you've held about yourself. Are they holding you back? Do you believe you can grow and improve? The next step is to embrace challenges, not as obstacles, but as opportunities to learn. Every setback is a lesson in disguise. Surround yourself with people who encourage you to think bigger and reach further. People who see challenges as growth, not roadblocks. Take action, even small steps. Every little bit of progress counts. Over time, these small steps will add up to something significant. So what are you waiting for? The mindset shift starts now, and it begins with you. Are you tired of spinning your wheels, working hard but still feeling like you're not moving forward? What if I told you that the biggest barrier between you and the wealth you want isn't your job, your connections, or even your background, it's the way you think? This isn't just another motivational talk. Today we're going to dive deep into the exact mindset shift that separates those who achieve greatness from those who stay stuck. The mindset of the world's wealthiest people, the mindset that turns challenges into opportunities and doubts into fuel for action. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn will be the game changer you need to unlock your full potential and take control of your future. The time to act is now. Now let's talk about the habits that separate the millionaires from the masses. Have you ever wondered how the world's most successful people seem to have it all together? They don't rely on luck or happenstance. They've built their success on one simple thing: daily routines. The way you start and end your day sets the tone for everything in between. Billionaires like Warren Buffett and Richard Branson have morning rituals that prime their minds for success. It's not just about waking up early, it's about making intentional choices with your time. Buffett reads for hours every day, while Branson uses his mornings to set the direction for his day. And this isn't some coincidence. These small habits done consistently create massive results. So I ask you, how can you expect to achieve greatness if you're not setting yourself up for success each day? Success isn't a one-time thing. It's not about hitting the jackpot. It's the result of small actions compounded over time. Let me tell you something. The magic doesn't happen in the big leaps. It happens in the small, consistent steps you take every day. Think of success like a marathon. It's not about sprinting to the finish line. It's about showing up every single day, even when it feels like nothing's happening. You don't see the results immediately, but that's the point. Success takes time. It's the effort that compounds. The small steps you take now are building a foundation that will lead to extraordinary results later. But here's the thing, you can't just show up and hope for the best. You need to track your progress and adjust along the way. Billionaires don't just go through the motions, they constantly optimize. They know that if they want greater results, they have to keep tweaking their approach. Tracking your progress helps you stay focused, keeps you accountable, and reveals areas for improvement. The best part, you can start doing this right now. Keep a daily journal to track your habits, your wins, and your lessons learned. That small effort will help you stay on course and ensure you're always moving forward. Time. Let me tell you, time is your most valuable asset. You can't get it back. And the most successful people know that. They protect their time with laser focus. Billionaires understand the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle. They know that 80% of their results come from just 20% of their efforts. So they spend their time on what really matters, what moves the needle. You need to treat time as the precious resource it is. That means eliminating the distractions, cutting out the noise, and focusing on what really moves you forward. And finally, distractions. If there's one thing that will sabotage your progress, it's distractions. The successful people don't let them in. They stay laser focused on their goals, and they understand that time wasted is opportunity lost. The good news is that eliminating distractions isn't as difficult as it seems. You just have to be deliberate. Time block your day so that you're dedicating the right time to the right tasks. Protect your focus like it's the most important thing in the world, because it is. Your ability to stay focused on what truly matters will determine how far you go. These are the habits, the small daily actions, and the mindset shifts that will set you on the path to success. So ask yourself, are you ready to put in the work, to create the routines that will propel you forward? It's time to stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now. Your future is built one habit at a time. Are you ready to unlock the wealth you've always dreamed of but felt out of reach? The truth is, your relationship with money is the key to everything. If you're constantly worried about bills, stressed about making ends meet, or afraid of making the wrong financial decision, you're blocking the flow of abundance in your life. Today, I'm going to show you how to break through those limiting beliefs and shift your money mindset forever. This isn't about quick fixes or temporary motivation. This is about transforming your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately, your financial future. What you're about to learn could be the turning point that opens up a world of opportunities for you. Stay with me, because what you're about to discover could unlock the door to the wealth you've been waiting for. Now let's talk about the number one thing holding you back from achieving the wealth you desire: your beliefs about money. What do you believe about it? If you're still holding on to the idea that wealth is only for others, or that you'll never be rich, you're keeping yourself stuck. Your fears around money, the fear of losing it, not having enough, are controlling you. These beliefs limit your ability to attract abundance. You'll never experience true wealth if you fear it, avoid it, or feel undeserving of it. So ask yourself, what's the point of wanting wealth if you fear it? You need to rewire your thoughts. Start by identifying your money fears and changing them. Replace them with empowering affirmations. Start telling yourself you are worthy of wealth and that money is your tool, not your enemy. Reprogramming your relationship with money starts in your mind, but shifting your mindset is just the beginning. Millionaires don't just work for money, they make their money work for them. That's how they build real, lasting wealth. The difference is, they don't treat money as a goal, they see it as a tool. By learning to make smart investments, you begin creating wealth in a way that goes beyond the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Reinvesting your earnings is key. It's about putting your money to work so it grows for you. Think about how successful people, like Warren Buffett or Elon Musk, didn't just earn money, they made strategic decisions with their money that led to massive wealth. You don't need to start big. Start small, but start now. Create an investment plan. Learn as you go. Don't wait for the perfect moment to dive in. The moment is now. Ask yourself, are you ready to make your money work for you, or will you continue to let it slip through your fingers? When you start thinking like an investor, everything changes. The rich don't think like consumers, they think like investors. Consumers focus on spending. Investors focus on building. They see opportunities where others see expenses. For example, billionaires don't just buy things, they create assets that generate income. They buy businesses, real estate, stocks, and more. They nurture their money like it's a garden. You don't plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. You invest, you nurture, and you wait for growth. That's how money works. Start thinking like an investor. Start viewing your money as a resource to build long-term wealth, not a means to an end. Every dollar you spend should be a dollar that helps you build, grow, and create future income streams. Lastly, if you're serious about creating wealth, you need to think long-term. The richest people don't focus on what they can achieve today, they plan for decades ahead. The power of a long-term vision is incredible. It gives you direction, purpose, and drive. You need to create a clear financial vision for your future. And I'm not just talking about next year. I'm talking about 5, 10, and even 20 years down the line. Wealth isn't built overnight, but with the right long-term plan, it's inevitable. You need to visualize your future wealth and create the steps to get there. And yes, this means making short-term sacrifices for long-term gain. But when you understand the power of delayed gratification, you'll know that every sacrifice you make today will pay off in a big way tomorrow. Start setting your financial goals. Think about where you want to be in the next 5 or 10 years, and then take the first step. The journey to wealth doesn't start in the future, it starts right now. Your relationship with money is the foundation of your financial future. Reprogram that relationship, start thinking like an investor, and develop a long-term vision for your wealth. What you do today will shape your future. So, let's make it count. Are you tired of focusing only on the short-term hustle, chasing quick wins that leave you feeling empty? What if you could start thinking like a billionaire and build something that will last long after you're gone? It's time to shift your focus from fleeting wealth to creating a lasting legacy. Building real wealth isn't just about accumulating money, it's about creating value, making an impact, and leaving something behind for future generations. In this section, we're going to dive deep into the mindset and strategies of the world's most successful people who understand the power of long-term thinking. This isn't just about making money, it's about building a foundation that can support your family, your community, and even the world. Stick around because the principles you're about to learn could change the trajectory of your life forever. Wealth is temporary, but a legacy is eternal. Let that sink in. You see, true wealth isn't measured by what you've accumulated, it's measured by what you've created that lasts beyond your lifetime. If you're only thinking about today, you're missing the point. To create lasting success, you have to think beyond the present. You need to build something that future generations will benefit from. This could be a business, a charity, or even a family foundation. Take Jeff Bezos, for example. He didn't just build Amazon to make a quick buck. He built Amazon to become an institution, a company that shapes the future of commerce. What will you be remembered for? Is your wealth creating a foundation for future generations? Start thinking about it today. Begin creating a vision for your legacy. What impact do you want to leave on the world? It's time to think bigger than just making money. This is about creating something that lasts. True wealth is about more than just personal gain. It's about using your resources to make the world a better place. That's why philanthropy plays such an important role in wealth building. Giving back isn't an afterthought, it's essential. The wealthiest people in the world understand this. Bill Gates didn't stop at building Microsoft. He used his success to launch the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which has had a massive impact on global health, poverty, and education. Giving back multiplies your impact and accelerates your own success. You're not just building wealth for yourself, you're creating a ripple effect that extends to others. So how can your wealth help solve the world's problems, not just your own? Identify causes you're passionate about. Find ways to incorporate giving into your wealth building strategy. When you do, your wealth becomes a tool for real change. Building a legacy starts with passion. What are you truly passionate about? How can you turn that passion into something that lasts for generations? Your passion is the spark that can drive you to create something extraordinary. But here's the key. When you combine your personal passions with profitable ventures, you're creating something that can make a real difference in the world. Think about how your unique talents and interests can fuel long-term wealth and impact. If you're passionate about a cause, you have the potential to become a leader in that field. You can build a business, a movement, or a platform that not only benefits you but others as well. Your passion is the fire, and your legacy is the flame that will light the way for others. Start thinking about how you can merge your passion with your professional goals. What can you build that will make a difference in your industry, your community, and beyond? Creating a legacy isn't a quick process. It requires careful planning and execution. This isn't something you can do on a whim. You need a long-term vision. Building generational wealth requires you to plan for the future, not just for today. Think about your financial plan, your business strategy, and even succession planning. Are you focused on sustaining wealth for future generations? Or are you just looking for short-term rewards? The wealthiest families think in terms of decades, not years. They make decisions with the long term in mind. And that's what you need to do too. Start developing a comprehensive long-term financial plan that includes savings, investments, and strategies for passing wealth down to future generations. This isn't about instant gratification. It's about building something that will last. So are you building something that will stand the test of time, or are you just focused on the here and now? Start planning for the future. Your legacy depends on it. Are you tired of letting obstacles hold you back? Do setbacks leave you feeling defeated, questioning whether your dreams are even possible? What if you could turn every failure into fuel, every rejection into motivation? This section is for you. We're diving into the unspoken truth of success. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about learning to rise from it stronger. Today you'll discover how to stay resilient, how to turn rejection into a powerful lesson, and how to build persistence that will drive you forward, no matter how tough the road gets. This isn't just about surviving challenges, it's about embracing them and using them as stepping stones to greatness. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn will change the way you view failure forever. Failure isn't the end, it's just the beginning of something greater. Let me tell you something, rejection is part of every success story. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was cut from his high school basketball team. Imagine that, someone who would go on to change the game, to become a global icon, was once told he wasn't good enough. What did he do? He didn't quit. He used that rejection to fuel his drive, to push himself harder. He didn't see it as the end. He saw it as a lesson. When you fail, what will you do? Will you quit, or will you get back up and keep going? Reframe failure. View it not as an obstacle, but as a necessary lesson that will guide you forward. Remember, every setback holds the seed of growth. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes persistence. The road to success will be slow, and at times it will feel like you're going nowhere. But here's the thing, success is like planting a tree. You plant the seed, you water it, you nurture it, but it doesn't grow overnight. It takes time. And when it finally does, the rewards are endless. But you have to stay patient and persistent. You have to keep pushing even when it feels like nothing is happening. Don't rush the process. Break your long-term goals into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate each small win because each one brings you closer to your bigger vision. Keep going, even when it feels like you're not making progress. The effort you put in now will pay off in ways you can't even imagine. The road to success is rarely smooth. Sometimes things won't go as you plan. That's life. But it's not the bumps in the road that define your success. It's how you handle them. Flexibility is key. When things don't go as planned, you have two choices. You can give up, or you can adapt and keep moving forward. Build a backup plan for when things fall through. Be prepared for the unexpected, but never lose sight of your ultimate goal. If your path doesn't look like you imagine, that doesn't mean it's not leading you somewhere great. Are you willing to keep going, even when your path isn't what you expected? Remember, success doesn't come from having a perfect plan. It comes from having the grit to push forward no matter what. When life knocks you down, what keeps you going? Staying motivated during tough times is one of the hardest challenges you'll face. But let me tell you this, your goals are your compass. They guide you through the storm. When success feels distant, when every step forward feels like it's taking forever, you have to stay connected to your vision. Visualize your goals every single day. See them clearly in your mind. Write them down. Create a vision board. Keep those goals in sight and use them to fuel your determination. When the road gets tough, remember why you started. Your goals are the beacon that will keep you moving forward, even when it feels like the world is trying to hold you back. Keep your eyes on the prize and stay focused on what lies ahead. Do you ever feel lost, like you're moving through life without a clear direction? You know you want success, but how do you get there? Without a roadmap, it's easy to drift, getting sidetracked by distractions and uncertainty. What if you had a clear plan, a path that shows you exactly where to go and what steps to take next? In this section, we're going to craft that roadmap. We'll dive into the art of setting clear, achievable goals and creating a strategy to turn your dreams into reality. It's time to stop waiting for success to find you. It's time to take control of your journey. Let's get started with the practical steps that will move you forward. Today, success begins with clarity. Know exactly what you want and how to achieve it. If you don't have clarity, how will you know where you're going? You need a clear destination, a vision of what success looks like to you. Start by setting both short-term and long-term goals that align with your vision. Your long-term goals give you something to reach for, while short-term goals break that big vision down into manageable steps. Write them down and turn them into clear action items with deadlines. And here's an actionable tip. Take that big daunting goal and break it into smaller tasks that you can tackle each day. That's how momentum is built, one small task at a time. How will you know where you're going if you don't have a map to get there? Procrastination is the enemy of success. If you're not taking action, you're not moving forward. The key to success is starting now. Don't wait for the perfect moment because it may never come. Start with one small, simple task that will bring you closer to your goal. It doesn't matter how small that step is. Remember, the journey to success begins with one step forward, even if it's small. Choose something today that you can cross off your list. It'll build your confidence and momentum. Once you take that first step, the next one becomes easier. So what will you do today? Don't wait. Start now. You can't reach your goals alone. Accountability is the fuel that will keep you on track. It's easy to get distracted, to let life's challenges slow you down. But when you have someone holding you accountable, you're more likely to stay focused. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow. Find someone who shares your vision or has experience that can guide you. You don't have to do this alone. Who will you trust to hold you accountable and push you when you need it most? That person can make all the difference in your success. Accountability partners, mentors, or even a supportive friend, they help you stay committed and move forward when it gets tough. The journey to success begins with one fundamental shift in how you think. You've learned that success doesn't happen by accident. It's about adopting the right mindset, a mindset that's open to growth, focused on building wealth, and resilient in the face of setbacks. It's time to make that shift, to embrace the habits that will lead to long-term success, and to understand that failure is just a stepping stone on your path. This isn't about a quick fix. It's about building a life, a legacy, and a future that will stand the test of time. Real success doesn't come overnight. It's the result of daily decisions, persistence, and a mindset that's always focused on improvement. So ask yourself, are you ready to take control. Are you ready to build the future you've always dreamed of? The time to act is now. Don't wait for success to knock on your door. Get up, take that first step, and start building today. Success isn't going to wait for you, but you can make today the day that sets you on the path to greatness. The $1 million mindset is waiting for you. Will you step up and claim it? Will you be the one to take the first step today? You've got this. Now go make it happen.